The black workers stared in disbelief. It was the first time they had ever seen a white man driving a car for a black passenger. As people watched them in silence, the musician quietly got into the car, clearly uncomfortable with the attention. Their journey continued to North Carolina, where they were invited to a formal banquet. However, the meal and the way he was treated made it painfully clear that racism was still deeply rooted. Even though he felt insulted, he chose to express his emotions through music instead. The moment he finished playing, the audience erupted into thunderous applause, yet their respect vanished as soon as he left the stage. When he asked to use the restroom, he was directed to a dirty toilet outside instead of the one inside the building. Without creating a scene, he simply turned around and walked away. A few days later, they stopped at a suit shop. The owner greeted them warmly at first, but the moment he realized the expensive suit was for the black musician, his attitude changed completely. He snatched the suit away and demanded payment up front. The musician quietly left while the driver stood there, furious but powerless to stop the discrimination. That night, the musician poured every bit of his pain into the piano, letting the music say what words never could. As their journey continued, they accidentally entered a town where black people were not allowed to stay after dark. The police stopped their car, an argument broke out, and both men were arrested. Remaining calm, the musician made just one phone call. Barely 10 minutes later, an urgent order arrived demanding their immediate release. Only then did the driver realize that the man beside him was not only a world-class pianist, but also someone with remarkable influence. Later that night, they found a motel that accepted black guests, and for the first time, the driver chose to stay there with his friend. Slowly, he began to understand the loneliness and humiliation the musician had endured throughout the trip. At the final performance, they received a grand welcome. But once again, they were forced to enter through the back door. Their dressing room was cramped and filthy, and the musician was even denied the right to eat in the restaurant where he was scheduled to perform. When the organizer tried to keep the driver there by offering him money, he threw the cash to the ground and walked out with his friend. Together, they found a small roadside restaurant where no one cared about their race or status. An old piano sat quietly in the corner. The musician began to play, and one by one, other musicians joined him. For the first time in a long while, he played not with pain, but with genuine happiness. What would you have done in his place? Comment below.